If I say dance, you dance!
Ah, zombies. Thank God that they don't exist in real life, but we can thank the devil that they exist in video gaming. I never got my hands on a copy of Dead Rising 1, and I'm kinda thankful for that. I had very little idea what I was going to expect from Dead Rising 2, and what I discovered was endless zombies for me to slaughter in as many different ways as I could ever think of.
You are...
Oh, you know me. I'm Slappy.
The story is based on a motocross champion named Chuck Green. The game begins as Chuck participates in the violent game show known as Terror is Reality, which celebrates the slaughtering of zombies. The situation begins to deteriorate as a horde of zombies manage to break loose into the city, causing a wide-scale infection. Besides the need to find Zombrex for Katie, Chuck learns that he has been accused of causing the outbreak in Fortune City, and that the military will come to capture him in 72 hours. During the story you will encounter many different characters, all with their own unique personality and their roles in the game. Not only do you come across zombies, you'll find yourself meeting psychopaths, who are kind of like bosses, and random strangers who you can decide to save or not. I was very surprised to find out that a hack and slash game like this had a big story plot. The story wasn't too interesting, and I found myself wanting to skip the cutscene so I could just go back to killing shit.
I'm Antoine! I am the king of cuisine!
Dead Rising is well known for two things. The first is the horde of zombies and the second is the weapons. Dead Rising 2 allows players to manufacture their own custom weapons. The player will be able to purchase cards that will show new ways of making custom weapons. Such combo weapons include the hand grenade, duct taped to a football, a stick of dynamite duct taped to a piece of meat, 2 chainsaws duct taped to a kayak paddle, and simpler weapons such as bats and nails and water guns and gas tank to make like a flamethrower. There are other weapons to use that don't require to be put with other weapons, but they are not as effective. The missions are quite simple. Either you will have to save someone's life, or stop a baddie from doing something, kill some zombies, or get some Zombrex for your kid. Most of the missions do not need to be done to continue the main story, but doing side missions like rescuing people gives you PP, which levels you up, giving you more health, better combo weapons, and better attacks. In the beginning, the missions are quite fun and new, but as the game goes on, the missions really start becoming repetitive. There are some time limits on the missions, which in the beginning I thought would be very frustrating, but they don't really affect the gameplay. There are some features that Dead Rising 2 is missing. The first is no sprint button. Your speed does increase as you level up, but running from place to place can be very boring and slow. The best experience you have in the game is definitely getting on a motorbike with guns on it and unleashing chaos upon hundreds of zombies. The second issue links up with the first. With no real way of getting around fast, the game can sometimes move slow. If there was a fast travel or something like that, I would have enjoyed my experience a lot more. The last feature that could have been better is the loading screens. Every time you have to walk out of the door, which is very often, you have a loading screen. After every cutscene you have a very long loading screen. I could deal with the cutscenes, but it did ruin the atmosphere. For the most part the sound is good, but it can be a tad corny, just like most Capcom games. Lip syncing can also be way off, and for a game that was made in Japan with the help of Americans and Canadians, it's pretty poor effort. The graphics are pretty simple. They aren't as good as GTA games, but they aren't too cartoonish either. I do think if it was more realistic, the game would have been banned since it's a very violent game.
Chuck Green. You're gonna pay for what you've done. God, I wish they'd just let me kill you now.
Finally is the online play. The co-op experience of this game I found was a lot more exciting than by myself. There is nothing more funny than standing there watching your friend kill zombies with a purse. Along with the co-op there is also a mode called the TIR, which is against 3 other players in the Terror is Reality arena. To win is fairly basic, kill the most zombies, but there are 9 different ways of doing so, and each of the game types are completely different. Some of the zombie modes include sniping zombies, running them over, dressing them up in tutus, putting explosives hats on them, and my favourite, raining them with moose heads. These game modes are fun, but don't go for very long. It can be such a long wait to wait for 3 other players, wait for the film clip to start, then wait for the start, for only to end in 2 or 3 minutes. I'm a bit confused when it comes to rating this game. 6 is way too low, but for me 8 is too high, so I've decided to score it a 7. Don't get angry if you're a fanboy. It's just that's how it is. Way too many mistakes for my like. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you subscribe.
With that, green is pulled into the lead. Suddenly the outcome of this game is in doubt. Kind of like the last paternity test on your kids there, Don.
Don't forget to check out allagegaming.com for your Xbox 360, PS3 and Wii news, reviews and more.